Welcome to The Cautious Chick, tips to stay sane and a little bit healthier in the times of the coronavirus. Today's episode is about going out in public. I've had a self-imposed isolation for the last 5 days except for going to the grocery store. And this is 4 days sooner than they've even talked about it on the news broadcasts. But I've thought about going out to run my errands to the pharmacy and the drugstore and one or two more pretty essential errands, and I've been a little nervous about it. So I wanted to run with you today a few things that I'm planning to do to keep my anxiety level a little bit more manageable. So the first thing that I did before I got ready to go out today is I put my hair up, cut my nails. Baby, how you doing? I did put my hair in a bun because my name is Karen and I am a face toucher and a hair fiddler. So I have bangs and I did not want to be pushing my hair back. I moisturized my face very well so I wouldn't be scratching itchy parts. I also have watery eyes from the allergy season. So I took off my contacts and I'm putting on the largest glasses that I have for a little bit of physical protection there. So the next step is going to the store itself. Most places would always have the antibacterial wipes to use on the handles of the carts that you carry or the shopping carts that roll. That isn't going to happen now. So considering that this look is not so glamorous, I'm okay with embarrassing myself when I get to the store. So what I'm doing is taking an old shopping bag, putting my hand in it, and then I'm going to just wrap around and tuck it under, and I've made a makeshift protective glove. So when I go to the shelves and pick up an item, it's like a little mitten, and the plastic seems like a good piece of protection. If you don't want to do this and you want to bring your own antibacterial wipe or a couple of Kleenex or paper towel from home, that's great too. But I tend to pick things up off the shelves and look at them for the calorie count or the ingredient list. So I touch things more than just picking them up and putting them in the basket. So I figured that would be handy in that instance. Also, when you get to the checkout register, unless you have Apple Pay or something that you just hover over the pad where you put your information, then it's always really useful to have, because invariably they'll want your store number or do you want to give yes or no to this charity. So I like my hands protected on that little finger button. Also at the pharmacy, where you have to pick up the stylus to sign for your prescriptions, and this is something that I do year round. I assume that at least half the time someone that's going to the pharmacy has an illness that they're getting a prescription for, so I don't want to touch that stylus anyway. So I always have a Kleenex to pick up and sign with that stylus. I also, as a side note, carry a pen in my purse, so when I go to a restaurant or any place that I have to sign a credit card receipt, I'm not having to use a common pen. So the next thing would be the credit card. I would advise that you keep your credit card a little bit separate from your wallet. So men might put it in your pocket outside of your wallet. Ladies, I only have 2 pairs of jeans that have pockets. All my other skirts, dresses, pants are pocketless. But the thing that I think about is if you've got your handbag, remember you've touched everything from everywhere you've been. So you have to take the strap, unzip, ferret through your purse to open up your wallet to pull out your credit card. think of everything you've touched that everybody else has touched and they've touched before that, as it were, and so on and so on. So now you've got a little petri dish on your credit card. So I just put it in my back pocket, pull it out, and try to only hold one corner of it to begin with, and insert it in the machine and put it back in my pocket. So that's a little extra bit of safety there. So that's the end of today's lesson. If you've got any tips that you want to share, please write them in the comments. Pass this along to your friends. And stay tuned for the next episode of The Cautious Chick.